Monday, June 30th. I'm your host, Roma Villavicencio, and I'm so thankful that you're tuning in this morning. What do y'all say I take you to a hidden gem right now? It's a place of great hill country history since 1929. This place was once a steakhouse and now has become a Mexican food staple. Justin Calderon is over at the Gray Moss Inn, learning and tasting all the history. Justin, what delicious are we going to be seeing today? Delicious dishes, that is.
Hey, good morning, Roma. Hey, we're gonna be making one of their classic staples, a puerco de asada over here at the Gray Moss Inn, and I'm here with one of the co-owners, Martha. Martha, good morning. Thanks for having us.
Good morning.
Hey, thanks again for having us. I'm looking at all these great dishes, and we're gonna make that puerco asado. How do we get started?
Our asado de puerco, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start with our pork tenderloin here. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then why tenderloin, you said?
Tenderloin tends to be a little bit more tender. Mm-hmm. It's not as fatty. So of course we want to give the highest quality, of course.
Absolutely. And how do we get started? Where do we go from here?
We're gonna start put a little bit of fat here. This is lard, so I'm gonna put just a little bit, okay? Mm-hmm. So nobody panic, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this off because it's actually a little bit too hot. If I can feel it, it's a little bit too hot, so I'm gonna use a little bit of that to kind of brown it. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go.
And what kind of heat, if you're trying to cook this at home, like how much heat would you want to cook this?
Probably medium, medium heat will do well, okay? And again, I think I overheated this a little bit, but that's okay, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here, okay?
And you cubed it like pretty, yeah, nice little half-inch cubes right there?
Yeah, they're half-inch cubes. You can hear, okay?
Oh, that's looking really good.
And even though it's pork belly, it's still going to release some fat, so it's going to cook on its own juices, and it's going to take a minute, okay? So give it about probably 40, 45 minutes to it.
You got to make this dish with some patience and some love.
Yes. It does take a while. Right when you put it in here, we're going to add a little bit of salt.
Add a little bit of salt.
And right there, that's oregano. You want to go ahead and add some of that? Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
That's very nice. And right here we have some bay leaves and
yes,
and
right here is garlic. Go ahead and add all the bay leaves. Add them all. Yep, a whole right like that. Mm-hmm. Now the garlic, you want to be careful with it because garlic is not one of the big staples in Mexican food. So just a little bit, okay? Not just a little, just a little. Yeah, just a little bit, okay? And we're good there. Mm-hmm. You can hear it. You can smell it. It smells really, really good.
So you would kind of add some water to kind of simmer this a little bit?
Correct.
For about 45 minutes?
Correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Yeah, you can hear it, and it's gonna, that's gonna take like I said, it's gonna take a minute.
Oh yeah.
But you can smell it, right?
Oh, I can already smell it right there.
And the oregano gives it like a really good.
And Martha, while that's going, can you tell us a little bit about the history of the Gray Moss Inn and just how you kind of came to take ownership of this place?
Yes, of course. So the restaurant actually has a long history. It's been around for over 90 years. It was opened in 1929, the Gray Moss Inn, by Mary Howell. And then it became a steakhouse, and it was open until the pandemic. Unfortunately, they did have to close during the pandemic. We decided to kind of take the reins in the new chapter of the Gray Moss Inn. But we kind of put a twist on it. We changed the menu. It became an authentic Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, absolutely. And can you walk us through a couple of these dishes right here?
Yes, of course. Today we're making, of course, the asado de puerco. We're known for the guisados because that's a very traditional Mexican dish. So all of these are the different types of guisados that we make. Like carne guisada is probably the most common one that everybody knows. Yeah. That's actually one of the guisados, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the second one. We have another beef option, carne de cebrada, which is like a brisket with a guajillo sauce. Very tender. We have another pork dish, chicharrón. Has a lot, is more, but it's very wonderful. And then a couple of chicken dishes and vegetarian.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let me mix this real quick.
Very nice. And we're kind of running out of time here, Martha. But you would brown this a little bit. You would brown this, and then you would have after 45 minutes, you'll get your nice pork right here.
Yes.
And then real quick, you've got to talk about the sauce.
Yes, of course. The sauce is made with guajillo chiles, anchos, We boil them, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of salt, and then blend that and make this sauce right here, okay? And then that would be added to here and then simmer for another 30 minutes.
And simmer for another 30 minutes and you get something like this when you're done.
Yes.
Nice and tasty. And then also, I can't help but notice you had like some great cocktails and and some great classic American breakfast food items right there.
Yes.
But Martha, folks want to find you. Where can they go real quick?
Our address is 19010 Scenic Loop. We're in the small city of Gray Forest. And then, of course, our website, GrayMossInn.com.
Martha, thank you so much, and I can't wait to finish this dish. And I can't wait to take some of this back to Roma because I know her mouth is watering if it's just like mine.
It totally is. And Justin, you are in such a cool location. That's why you guys kind of saw that video cutting in and out, because you are driving through the scenic loop and all of a sudden you see this cute little place. I had never been there, but I recently went and I was very stunned. I think Paul would absolutely love this place. I was asking Paul if you had been there before, but you said you haven't. So maybe we need to add that to our list.
Maybe we do. Yeah, I've never been there. I've heard all about it. I've heard great things about it. Just never been there. So yeah, we'll add that. There's another one. We'll add to the list.
The list, I think, at this point is like miles long, miles long.
Very long list. Exactly right. All right, here's